YouTube channel, Antoine Dotson 24, because all I do is talk shit. But I must say this, because for the last 2 days I've been on Instagram, all they've been talking about is this Jussie Smollet. And I want to say this first. I'm a fan of Jussie Smollet. I really am. I'm digging this little Empire character and everything. But that story about you getting your ass booked at 2 a.m. in the morning, I don't believe that shit. Because any sissy that's out in Chicago at 2 a.m. in the morning is trying to suck dick and not trying to get a motherfucking sandwich. I'm not being funny. I'm not throwing no goddamn shade. And you keep saying that these white people threw bleach on you. I do not believe that shit, because white people don't even use bleach. This shit does not make no sense to me, and I need some understanding about this, because I'm riding for you, but not for this.
I know that there's this unwritten rule that no one, especially black people, are allowed to criticize people from the LGBT community. Like whenever it's time to indicate the faults of the gay community, people tend to act like they're talking about the world's most dangerous mafia. Well, those days are over. Because if anyone can openly critique the black community at ease, then two can play that game. So shame on the gay community for letting Jussie Smollett run amok. And let's be clear, nobody feels away because Jussie lied about getting the ass whooping. My issue with Jussie is that he's not understanding the severity of his half-truths. While he's on stage trolling for attention, reading the truth from a sticky note, white media decided to weaponize his lies and call black men dangerous. How we get in the middle of this nonsense? Because me and other straight black men publicly supported Jussie. And instead of him coming out to set the record straight for the community, he decided to use this incident to promote his whack-ass music. Man, that nigga is canceled. And you're gonna stay canceled until you apologize to the black community or provide some legit proof.
No, seriously though, with all due respect, I feel horrible for what happened to Jussie, but honestly, who the fuck goes out looking for Subway after 12 o'clock midnight in fucking Chicago, below zero, freezing weather? That nigga was looking for meat on a bun, but not no fucking Subway. I'm just saying.
Lee Daniels writes in the caption under Steve Harvey's video on his IG page, "There has been a deafening silence from my straight brothers with a platform. Not about to sit here and make black men the bad guy. No. Focus on the real enemy, Lee. Plenty of brothers have utilized their platform to speak out against this alleged racially homophobic motivated hate crime. Like Michael Eric Dyson, Kevin Hart, Mike Epps, Steve Harvey. Mr. Daniels, why haven't you used your platform to speak out on these two black men dying at Ed Buck's apartment?"
I was meant to die at Ed Buck.
He sees the shocking similarities between the deaths of two black men and his alleged experience with...
Richard Rosario of Vibe magazine writes, "Straight black men's silence on Jussie Smollett's attack is dangerous. No, you hijacking Jussie's moment to attack straight black men is divisive and manipulative. Stop trying to make straight black men pay for the ones that made you feel less than in your life. This is how I feel every time y'all bring that weak shit this way."
I feel like somebody's trying to start a race war. It feels like a movie where somebody set up a murder because they're trying to set somebody up. They're trying to set something up. This seems like something from a plot.
Yeah.
This seems like, you know, this seems like This is like
when you look back, you go, "Oh, that was that
like
moment."
OJ dropping the glove. It's
like divide us more.
They're trying to divide us. They're trying. We as Americans, we have to be smarter. I have a lot of white friends. Ain't none of them turned on me and called me the N-word yet. Like
we're not to your face,
right?
But, no, I mean, but I know they do it behind my back. You know I mean, I call them H-word all the time. But here's the thing: we have to be smarter. I think that people are trying to start a race war. They're trying to divide America. They see that our country is weak right now. These are foreign people that look at our country, and with this guy in office killing NATO, and you're making us susceptible. Henry Kissinger did a book.
First, I would like to send some big blessings to our brother. That situation was very unfortunate, and nobody deserves to be mistreated that way. However, I do think it's strange how white media is covering the situation. For example, the headlines are reading, homophobic attack this, homophobic attack that. Guys, please don't fall for the sensationalism. That incident was a racial attack. I mean, since when did people start using nooses to antagonize gay people? And when the attackers yelled, "This is MAGA country," y'all thought that was a diss to gays? You do know that there are gay white Trump supporters, right? Actually, there's a lot of gay white Trump supporters. Now, why you don't see any stories about gay white men being attacked by MAGA supporters? I'll tell you why. Because this was about race. Black Americans, listen to me when I say this. We are at war. Get that through your heads. They don't care if you're a man or a woman, rich or poor, gay or straight, religious or spiritual. You better get your mind right and stop living in La La Land.
Hey, what's up, Solutionaries? Jussie Smollet was attacked, allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly, attacked by what he said was MAGA hat wearing, racist and bigots and homophobes. In response to that, Empire has decided that what they're going to do is armed security for the Empire cast while they're filming in Chicago. Now, this is excellent for, Second Amendment, because it brings to light some people need to recognize that their personal self-defense is their responsibility, whether that's armed security, whether that's being armed, so forth and so on. So that's a step in the right direction for the Empire cast. A lot of people from the gun community are back and forth saying, okay, well, that guy was lying. I think we're missing an opportunity here. The opportunity is, if he's lying, it'll come out to be. If he's not lying, and if he was attacked in that scenario, MAGA hat, fake or real, it's an opportunity for us to get celebrities on the wave of Pro-2A, defending their life, and not necessarily outsourcing or hoping that it can't happen to them. Be safe, be solutionary.
It again during the alleged assault. Hours earlier, Smollet had posted to his nearly 5 million Instagram followers that he was on his way to Chicago after his flight was delayed. The 36-year-old actor has been the target of threats before. Police confirming to ABC News a letter containing threatening language and laced with a powdery substance, likely Tylenol, was sent to Smollet at the Fox studio in Chicago just last week. The FBI is now investigating. Reaction to his story quickly hitting a nerve on social media. Stars like Viola Davis, John Legend, and Vivica Fox tweeting their support. Former Vice President Joe Biden weighing in, saying homophobia and racism have no place on our streets or in our hearts. We are with you, Jussie. Smollet, who publicly came out as gay in 2015, gained mainstream popularity on the hit drama Empire, appearing alongside actor Terrence Howard. Howard says the cast and crew. This morning, new developments in the apparent attack of actor and singer Jussie Smollett.
Let the injustice be solved and ended today.
Smollett reporting he was assaulted by 2 unknown offenders, and police now investigating it as a possible hate crime. According to authorities, the actor had just bought food at a Subway sandwich shop in downtown Chicago around 2 a.m. when 2 masked men approached him, yelling racial and homophobic slurs, and then began hitting him in the face and poured an unknown chemical substance on him, possibly bleach. Then he alleges one of the assailants wrapped a rope around his neck before running off.
He's supposed to be well-known, requesting a report, and said the noose was placed over the friend's neck.
When police arrived, they say Smollett still had the rope around his neck. It's now being analyzed. Later, detectives say they again reached out to Smollett after seeing media reports claiming new details. In a follow-up interview, Smollett told them his attackers also yelled, MAGA country, make America great.
Jussie's the one that starts singing when everybody's in a bad mood. He's the one that cheers everybody up. He's the one that does all the Instagrams. If he catches you sleeping, he's going to, today no one was caught sleeping. No one even took time to close their eyes and nap. They were all in shock that our family, the Fox family, the Empire family, the Lion family, was attacked by a bunch of hyenas today.
I'm terrified at the moral apathy, the death of the heart, which is happening in my country. These people had ruled themselves for so long that they really don't think I'm human. I advise this on their conduct, not on what they say. And this means that they have become, in themselves, moral monsters.